Okay, so today we're going to be working with probability and we're going to be using a dartboard to answer some questions and make reference to. So what we have right here is our dartboard. It's kind of weird. It's in the shape of a square, but that's okay. Each region has a certain amount of points that you get for hitting a dart on each part. So A owns these 4 squares, B would own all these ones, C owns all these ones, D these ones, and E these ones. So the first question that we are going to want to solve is, what is the total area of the square? So an easier way to find the area would be to count 2 of the sides and multiply them together. So each side has 9 cubes, so we'd multiply 9 times 2, and that gives us 81. So it's 81 cubes. The next problem we're going to solve is find the probability of a dart landing on A, B, C, D, or E. So A would own 4 of the squares. So a good probability for A would be 4 out of the 81 total squares. B owns 20 out of the full 81 that we have possible. C owns, B owns 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And C would own 20. D owns 28. And to get all of these numbers, you just count all the way around whatever squares D owns. And then the last one is E. And E owns 36 out of the 81. That would be your probability of landing on any of those. Question C is asking us to score 20 by using 2 darts that hit the board. It does not say that 2 of the darts cannot land on the same square, so we don't have to worry about subtracting any of our numbers in our probability. So the only way we can get 20 by throwing 2 darts at the board would be if both of them were A's. So the probability of getting A is 4 out of 81 multiplied by the 4 out of 81 again, because we need to get it twice to get up to the 20. And that would equal 16 out of 6561, which is also equal to 0.24%. The last question that they want us to solve using the dartboard is the probability of landing on the D or the E squares. So we know the probability of landing on D square is 28 out of 81. And the probability of landing on a C square is 36 out of 81. So if we combined the 2 rows, we're going to get 64 out of 81, which is where we want to land. And that would be 79% of the board. So if you combine D and E, they're the largest 2 of the groups, and they're going to own the most of the board. So the probability of landing on them is higher than the probability of landing on C, B, or A.